Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and we're going to do something a little bit different, really. It's Friday, and because the big light is on, you can probably tell that it's not daytime. It's 10:20 on Friday evening. Jack is away tonight and all day tomorrow, pretty much the whole day tomorrow. So I am going to do a challenge for myself. So this challenge is going to be one that I'm sure you will have seen doing the rounds on BookTube, and it is reading for 24 hours. Now, I am not doing 24 hours where I start now, I don't sleep until 10 o'clock tomorrow, because I can't do that. I'm tired already. Just the idea of this is tiring, but I've just kind of had like a brainwave, and this is what we've decided to do. If this vlog sees the light of day, brilliant. I'm proud of myself. But I thought, because I've seen it done by quite a few people, you set like a stopwatch on your phone for 24 hours and it counts down only when you're actually reading, so it doesn't really matter that I'm gonna go sleep, doesn't matter that I've got the intention of going to the shops tomorrow because I have some books that I need to return because I've got duplicates. None of that matters. It literally just means I'm tracking my reading when I'm reading. I also thought this would be a good time to start, because even if I got like 2 hours in now, then I get up at a decent time tomorrow, go shopping, which in theory shouldn't take me forever because I just need to return my books. I'm in two minds as to where I'm going to go. I'm either going to go into the centre of Birmingham, which in itself sounds like hell, or I'm going to go to Merry Hill, which is the other side. I'm pretty sure, if my geography serves me right, but that's a longer drive. But if I did the longer drive, in theory, if I count that time as time off my time and I listen to an audiobook, that would be a check. And I do have an audiobook. I'm doing a lot of flailing. Don't know why. I do have about 2 hours left of Those Left Behind by N.C. Scrimgeour. Pretty sure that's the author's name, and I would love to finish that because I need to finish it and then I need to do something with it. But I thought for the main bulk of this reading, I could try and finish review copies and ARCs that I've been sent that I haven't finished yet. So we're going to throw myself under the bus, but my main concentration, you can't tell what this is because I don't have the cover on it. This is Alien Clay by Adrian Tchaikovsky. This is his newest release. It is coming out on the 28th of March, and we are doing a blog tour some point from the 25th. So I need to read this so I can do my review and be ready for it. So this is the main concentration. And then if we actually manage to get past this, then we will move on to something else that I've got in the pile that I have meant to have read, but have not. Because why not? So this, I'll tell you what this is about, if I can, my thoughts. So I'm literally only like 56 pages in, which is another reason why I thought this would be a really good idea. Anyways, so we are thrown into this world. It is literally just bang. We are following our main character, Dagdav. I really am struggling to say his name. Apparently the G is silent. Dadev, maybe? Either way, I'm so sorry if I am butchering this name, but Arton is his first name. And we literally are waking up with him as he is being brought back to life on a spaceship to be delivered to a labour camp. So I don't know why I'm holding this up, like you can't tell what it is. So we are, like I said, thrown into it from the very start. We meet Arton as he is being awoken from basically dehydration to travel 30 years to a labour camp because he has been trialled and found guilty of being a rebel, essentially, in this world. And he is a xenobiologist, which is how a lot of these sci-fi books seem to start, if I'm honest. And we are literally just learning things as they are happening to him. And like I said, I'm only 56 pages in. There has been some conspiracy about the planet that he has been shipped to. There isn't a lot of knowledge about the place back on Earth, and when Arton arrives on Kiln, he finds out why. And I'm looking forward to seeing where else this is going to go, if that makes sense. But I was very kindly sent this copy by Black Crow PR and Tor, so I'm very, very grateful, which is obviously, I'm very grateful for anything that I am sent. But I would like to cross this off my list. I do also have a couple of ebook things that I need to get to, one of which being Green New Worlds by Ricardo Victoria, which is a indie sci-fi fantasy release about sustainability. So if I can fit that in as well this weekend, that would be amazing, and I think that would be a nice little tick for me, and I would love to be able to actually post something about that as well. So obviously bring it up to you, tell you about it, but also be able to take some photos and stuff for Instagram. That'd be nice. But seeing as I'm going to Waterstones tomorrow, to return some books, I might as well open the books that I need to return. I've done one of them. It was Tea, something about tea, Tempest of Tea, because I believe it is the February book for Fairy Loot. These are awful sometimes. And then this is the new Karen M. Oh god, I'm throwing cardboard everywhere. Karen M. McManus book, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep. Right? Because I didn't actually realise that I ordered two. So this is the black edition, right? This is a trilogy. This is One of Us is back, and apparently the foiling is already coming off. We've got a lovely pink sprayed edge. Can't really tell you a lot about this one because obviously it is the third book in the trilogy. However, the rest of the books that I own in this series are white covers, so I'm not 100% sure if I actually want to have this edition. And I've double ordered it. So we have this one, and then, oh gosh, I'm throwing things at, I do not need two editions of this book at all. Oh god, now I'm trying to throw this one around. Well, at least that came off in one piece. See, this, I feel like this is the better one to have, because this is white with the black. And all of them are white. You can see here, they're all white covers. So in all honesty, I genuinely think I'm going to return the exclusive edition because I like the idea of having them all in white. To the point where I could have ordered this in hardback, but I don't have the other ones in hardback. And it even shows it on the back. All of them, all of her books are white. So they're literally all white spines and they've all got sprayed edges. So, and that one's come slightly damaged. So I think the choice is made. We're gonna keep the white one, and we're gonna return the black one that doesn't fit in, because I don't need that, you know, like I just don't. I love the idea of having them all in white. Do I sound crazy? Because I feel like I sound crazy. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to return the special edition. Say goodbye to the black one. It just won't fit in, it'll stick out and it'll bug me. Anyone else like that? I hope so. I hope it's not just me, because I do not want to be the only one. Right, that needs to come with me tomorrow then. So I will get money back for that one. I don't even remember which one was cheaper. I want to say that the special edition was actually the cheaper one. But yeah, pretty much that's it. So we are going to start this off now. This is me starting this whatever vlog this is. I will come back. Yeah, it was 7:49, Jesus. I will come back to you later on. Probably tomorrow now, to be fair. I don't think I will be getting up out of my bed to come and talk to you. Do not be offended. I think I will just come and talk to you tomorrow. But I'm hoping to, I'm gonna start the timer, because I see people doing this all the time. I'm gonna start the timer here and I'm gonna pause it straight away. Basically, once I finish filming, this is just for filming purposes. And we are going to, yeah, we're gonna do something about this. I've decided what we're gonna do. We are going to start a timer, doobie-doobie-doo, because I'm pretty sure I can pause it and it's not gonna freak, but if it does freak, hopefully I'll keep track. So, you know, here we go, filming purposes only. I'm gonna go put my pajamas on and then do some reading, and yeah, let's get this challenge started. Hello, as you can tell from the sunlight, hopefully, it is Saturday. I'm doing well. I didn't forget about this challenge. I am up, I'm dressed, I'm ready to go and return some books. My hair is looking a little bit fluffy because I've literally just blow dried it. But I wanted to come and do a really quick update. So obviously I said I was going to go and read. I did. I didn't get very far. I wanted to get to page 100, but I stopped at chapter 8, which is page 93, because my eyes were tired. And what I will say about this book so far as I'm reading it is it's not easy sci-fi. If I was to compare this to Andy Weir and the way he writes, I feel as though Andy Weir is scientific but doesn't make you feel daft, and it's quite easy sci-fi, in my opinion, because the topics that we're focusing on in Andy Weir's books aren't necessarily as science heavy as this book. Doesn't mean I'm enjoying it any less. I am really enjoying seeing our main character Arton kind of find his feet in this new colony, trying to find out where he kind of sits, seeing that he's actually got more contacts in this colony than we originally think. So, as I kind of explained last night, I think, we are meeting Arton as he is literally plummeting to the planet of Kiln to join a labour camp. Now, there are 2 other labour camps that he could have gone to, but he has ended up on this one, which is probably quite fortunate because there's some scientific things to be done, shall we say. Now, the science-y bits of this book, I feel like I'm getting along with quite well 95% of the time. There are some words I've got no idea what they are, but that's okay. I don't think it's dampening my enjoyment of this book at all. I think it's quite thorough, and again, I'm just enjoying seeing how he's reacting to other people, finding allies where I don't think he was expecting to find them, because you never hear from the people that have also been deported. So he obviously, like I said yesterday, is a rebel, and there are obviously other rebels that he would know, and once they've been deported, once they've been sent off Earth to one of these labour camps, you never know where they've ended up, if they've actually ended up on the planet, if they have died in the acceptable wastage percentage that they work out. You just don't know. So until he got there, he didn't know what had happened to some of these people. So I think that's quite interesting, actually. But yeah, I am really enjoying this, actually. I'm enjoying it more now because we're getting more into the nitty-gritty stuff, and seeing like the darker side of Kiln as well, which I'm greatly enjoying, if I'm honest. So yeah, really enjoying this so far. I am going to drive for, I think it's like 45 minutes, maybe potentially longer. So I'm going to start my timer when I get in the car, and I'm going to listen to the last bit of Those Left Behind. I know it's not an arc, but I want to finish this book as well. So we're going to just see how much we can read in this 24 hours, but obviously the main focus is to finish this, which I think, if I come back, which I will come back, obviously, this is my house, but if I come back and I'm in the mood to read, I think I could smash out quite a bit of this today, if not the rest of it, because it's not actually that big. It's only 360 odd pages, so I've got under 300 pages left to read. And I want to feel dedicated today. That's the goal. So that's what we're gonna do. I have got 23 hours and 8 minutes left and 20 seconds because obviously I started it with you guys and then paused it straight away. I didn't actually read for that long. I was getting very, very tired. So that's how that went. So I'm gonna leave this here, leave you here too probably, and go return these books and have a bit of a mooch. Get me out of the house because I've worked from home for the past 2 days. I haven't really gotten out of the house much, although I did go and have a tour around the gym yesterday. So that's something. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm just babbling and putting off the drive, so I will see you later. Hello, it's later on Saturday. I thought I would come and do a really quick update because I've been home for probably about an hour now. It's 2:45. I went to Merry Hill, I returned 2 books. I went to Primark, got myself some new trousers and a really cute, I need to show you this bag, it's really cute. A really cute little bag, look, it's got a C on it because obviously my name is Chelsea and I'm very whitewashed at the minute for some reason. How cute is this? It's basically my idea. So my friend's got one like this and my thought process was I can use this to travel and I can literally just have like my passport in it and my phone, and then I can literally just have this and not lose anything, because there is nothing worse than when I'm going to board the plane and I have my backpack, because I always have that as my carry-on, and I'm trying to root through the back pocket and make sure I have my passport, when I could literally just have this in front of me with my phone and that, and then I wouldn't have to juggle around, and then I can just have this as well. They had so many different versions of this in Primark. They had different colours, they had the puffy ones, they're like crosshatch ones that were like, I don't know, a lot, but this is just, it feels kind of semi-waterproof really, and because they had one with a C on it, I was like, I can't pass this up, I need to have this, so I got that. I also got myself some trousers, I got Jack a smart shirt and a polo shirt. I just kind of ticked things off that we needed, but I didn't really do any like super fun shopping really because I don't have the money to do that currently. And then I came back and I've just filmed 3 videos. There are some days, right, where I don't film at all, and then there are days like today apparently where I'm like, I need to read, and I'm gonna film 3 videos instead. So I'm not sure how well this challenge is gonna go. But I did manage to listen to some of Those Left Behind by MC Scrimger on the way to shopping. So I still have 22 hours and 17 minutes left. Brilliant. So that's what I'm going to go do now. I'm going to go eat my pasta. Possibly watch some BookTube because Cassidy's just uploaded her next Realmathon vlog. And I'm enjoying watching them, and then I'm gonna read, and I actually really do want to read. There is like a very strong urge in me to read, so I'm hoping I will read for a fair amount of time, but we're gonna see how long this challenge actually takes me. So I've got this down as like doing it this weekend, but this vlog might go further than this weekend. It might finish on Monday, we'll see. I'm hoping. I do actually want to read for the 24 hours, and we're just gonna see how long it takes me to hit that boundary. So I need to stop chatting so I can go and do the reading thing. I'll see you later. I'm ready to go. Let's go read. Hello. It is Sunday. I think this is the only update clip I have got for today. And I'm gonna tell you right now that this challenge is a little bit of a fail, I have to be honest. I thought I'd be able to do this over the whole weekend, but apparently it's a lot harder than I thought when you're actually pressing play on your actual reading time. Now, I am someone who is very easily distracted, but I think I've done relatively well, to be honest. As I am sat here talking to you, I have got 16 hours and 11 minutes left on this timer. So I know for a fact that I'm not going to complete this challenge. I'm not going to read for 24 hours. I'm not going to tell you what I achieved. Well, I will, that's a lie, but what I mean is I also feel like I've just I know I've just filmed this vlog sat in this one position, and it's possibly not very interesting for you. I do want another aim of mine going forward to be filming vlogs in different places, but I also feel like when I do my travel vlogs I'm constantly in different places, so I also kind of like just knowing that I'm gonna come here, sit here and give you an update. I'm not a B-roll queen, I gotta be honest. I wish I was, but I'm not. Anyways, I'm rambling. So I will give you like the final rundown. I want to do that tomorrow. I still want to read today. As of right now, it's about 8:15 at night. I have been reading on and off throughout the day, and I do have updates. So I'm officially on part 3 of Alien Clay, which is page 261. Now I have about 120-ish pages left to read, which you can kind of see here. This is the last bit I need to read, and do you know what? This would make a really, really good film. I think this is a really in-depth sci-fi. I wouldn't recommend this. Obviously, I'll probably go into all of this as well when I do my wrap-up for this book, but I probably wouldn't recommend this if, like, you're just starting out with sci-fi, or at least not. Maybe I would, because this is a standalone, but I think if you came to me for sci-fi recommendations, I am more likely to point you in the direction of Andy Weir, because his books are just a little bit easier to digest. This is very science word heavy. And maybe it's just me. There are, okay, I'm going to put my hands up. There are some words in this book that I don't even know what they mean. But that's okay. I'm still enjoying it. I'm really enjoying following Arton and seeing everything that he is getting up to and being forced to do in this labour camp. I think this would make a really good movie. I think it's just written in such a way that it would make such a great movie. It's very theatrical in that way, in my opinion, and I think that would probably be easier to digest as well. To see those things that are described, not sure, but I think that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Now, obviously I'm gonna go back downstairs. I got a Morrison's Too Good To Go cake bag today, and although I'm not blown away by what I got in it, it only cost me £2.50, and the kids sandwich alone that I got given is charged at that much, so we're covered on food basis. I was hoping for a Victoria sponge slice, but I did not get one, but I did get some pastries. So my plan now, once I finished babbling to you, is to go downstairs, get a slice of pastry or cake or whatever I want out of my little box, and see how much more I can read of this tonight before Jack comes home, because he is currently out at band practice. Now, he told me he wasn't going to be late, but I also know him very well, and the chances are that he probably will be. I am a little bit disappointed that I didn't manage to, regardless if I managed to finish this or not, I didn't manage to actually pick up anything else. I think if I actually had sat down and read for the allotted time, and I managed to read for the next 16 hours as well, I could read another book, potentially finish another book, I think, but that's not going to happen because I don't want to carry this over into the week. I want to finish this, get this up as my vlog for Monday, because I didn't have like a whole weekly vlog. I thought a challenge vlog would be something different. Start a new weekly reading vlog tomorrow, and then go from there and see where we get to. But yeah, I've also reminded myself, and this is nothing to do with this is just me rambling kind of in this vloggy update kind of way, that I have set myself a task to complete by a certain point, and I have read nothing for that task so far this month, and it's a heck of a task, if I'm honest. So I really need to just get crossing things off my list so I can actually get back on track with that as well. And in order to do that, I just need to kind of make more of an effort to actually just kind of sit down and read. I think that is what this kind of mini challenge has kind of shown me. Maybe we will try the replacing screen time with reading time another time. I'm saying time too many times, but I don't know. Right, I'm going to stop this here. I'm going to come back to you tomorrow, probably in my lunch break, because I'm working from home, and give you the final update as to where I get up to and how many hours I have left on my timer, and then we will wrap up this vlog. Hopefully I'll be very close to finishing this book, so it can be one of the ones I finish next week. That would be amazing, and then I'll be in good stead for doing this blog tour. And then next weekend I think I need to concentrate on my Sphinx reads, because, or maybe that's a this week thing, don't know. Either way, priority is to finish this and audibly finish those Left Behind, but obviously I will probably tell you all of that again in the next vlog. But we're gonna go get some cake, read a book, see where we get to, and see how many hours we have left. I'll see you tomorrow. That'll do. Hello everyone and welcome to Monday. So I said I would come and wrap this little challenge vlog up, which this is what I'm doing. I have officially finished Alien Clay by Adrian Tchaikovsky, and I have given it 4 stars. I thought I might as well round this out with finishing the book as well. I managed to finish it this morning, and I have managed to get a final time. So I would say this 24-hour challenge is a fail, because I haven't read for 24 hours. According to my timer, I have got 12 hours and 40 minutes left with 31 seconds too. And that means I've read for like 11 hours 20 in total, on and off, since Friday. And I have been using that timer and pressing start and stop and everything when I have been reading. Now, what I will say about this challenge in total is I wasn't fully in the mindset for it, I don't think, which is not to do with this book. It is just to do with the way my brain was this week, which weekend I should say. I thought I would do this challenge, like I said at the start, something different, to see as well how I would get on with it, and not very well. But we finished. It does fill me with some sort of hope that if I manage to read pretty much, well, it's just over 300 pages, because I think I was about 50 pages into this when I started the challenge on Friday. That does fill me with hope that if I did the full 24 hours and properly committed, I would have finished at least 1 more of my arcs that I wanted to cross off the list. Potentially 2, I'm not 100% sure how many pages left I've got left in the books on the stack, but that does actually make me feel a little bit confident in that kind of assumption. But Alien Clay, this was really good. We are following Arton. I think I gave you the spiel at the start, but we are following Arton throughout this whole book, from him waking up as he's plummeting to Earth all the way through to the end of this book. We experience the labour camp with him. We experience his want to learn the science behind the planet that he is on. We learn a lot more than most people probably do about Kyln, because we are in his head, and I did really enjoy this, to be honest. It was a 4-star. It didn't quite hit that 5-star. It wasn't as unputdownable for me as the Andy Weir books that I have read. And again, like I said earlier in this vlog, this is a little bit more technical, I think, than those books. I do feel like this author is a lot more sciencey in his sci-fi, which is fine, completely fine. There is a time and a place for it, and I did still really enjoy this. I just don't know if this would be my recommendation for those looking for starter sci-fi. But if you do really enjoy sci-fi and that is the genre that you enjoy, obviously this is a well-known author within this genre, definitely worth checking out. I am so looking forward to Service Model, which is his next release later on in the year. I have got everything crossed that hopefully I managed to get a proof. I would be so happy. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I did think it was really, really good. Like I said, there was just something missing, I think, for that 5-star element. But overall, I had a good time. It definitely is a hostile planet holding dangerous secrets, and I hope that you guys will check this out as well. I will have a tour date at some point for this on Instagram, so if you want to show it some love, definitely like follow my Instagram. That's always linked down below as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you again to Tor and Black Crow PR for sending me a copy of this, well, a finished copy of this book. I can now add it to my shelves. One, having read it and knowing that it is probably going to be one that I would either recommend or try and reread in the future, and two, knowing that it doesn't actually add to my TBR because I've already read it. But very good book, really enjoyed it, really enjoyed the writing as well. I just enjoyed the world. I do love science fiction that kind of makes me dread the future, because that's kind of what this book does as well, I have to be honest. But that is everything for this challenge. Although it was a fail, I still had fun. If you enjoyed it too, please give it a like when it supports me and my channel. Leave me a comment down below of a sci-fi book that you would recommend to me. I'd be really interested to know. If you want to leave me any emojis, leave me any space emojis, because I feel like if I get you to do anything else, it will kind of give away some of the book, which I don't want to do, so space emojis please. And if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ringing that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. I try to upload twice a week, usually a Monday and a Thursday, so be sure to stick around for more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye!